are ready to go live on this Friday night.
Yes, we are Friday night in England, Friday afternoon in America, the eve of the Labor Day holiday for my country, and many of you have started early, I imagine, from the traffic reports I'm hearing on the radio. Uh, but anyway, I want to welcome everybody in YouTube land to this live broadcast of the Fellowship of Mental Health Hangout for September the 4th, 2015. And I'm here with Anastasia, and we're expecting other guests, or maybe not because of the holiday weekend. But even so, let me just briefly go over the housekeeping like we do every week. Number one is no judgment here. Number two is no therapy here. Number three is we're going to give each other much respect. Number four, we're going to keep it a PG rating, which means this is archived forever and ever and ever. So please mind your P's. And then the last thing I would just urge everyone to use I statements. And if we use I statements and talk about ourselves, we're less likely to get into trouble with the other things that I've mentioned. So uh, having said that, I want to resend the invitations just because we've been having some problems with that the last couple of weeks. So I want to resend those
Yep.
just to double check. Let's see.
Nothing further to add to housekeeping.
No. Well, I mean, it's fairly cut and dry. So
Yeah.
uh, I've been noticing Dale Channels. He's been having great hangouts. So
I've managed to watch a few of them on YouTube.
well, what I do is when I'm going through my Twitter list or whatever, I like to have some
Yeah.
noise in the background, and so I'll listen to his hangout or a portion of it. And he goes
Yeah.
for 3 hours live, and does a fantastic job. And so basically, what I did this time, I listened to the last hour of it, and it was really fantastic. And he is doing great. So
Dale has social anxiety, am I right? Yeah.
that is correct. And even so, he's managed uh, to do some.
Pick himself up. Yeah.
Yeah. He holds down a job, and he does the hangouts 2 or 3 times a week, and he's dealing with it. So nothing but my compliments for him. So and the guy that was so depressed. I invited him to my hangouts, and he couldn't come. But I said, "Well, Dell has one on Sunday. It'd be Sunday afternoon, Arizona time." I said, well, "Why don't you try him out?" And I never did hear anything back from him, except that he and a buddy may be putting together some kind of a hangout. So, and it may be a private hangout, and we may never ever hear about it or whatever.
Cool.
But I'm keeping
Cool.
my fingers crossed uh, for him, because people shouldn't have to sit around and be lonely on the weekend. I mean, when there's other people on the internet that feel the same way, and you know, I mean, obviously the first choice should be people hanging out with people, but
Yeah.
if you can't do that, then I think these hangouts are a great second choice. So, well, let's get into our topic. And the topic this week will be rather light, and the topic is autumn, or the fall. Are you looking
Yeah.
forward to the fall?
Um. Yeah. In a way. I'm not looking forward to the weather though.
Okay, well, I guess the weather in England is more temperate's not the right word, but you're a higher latitude, so it gets colder earlier.
Yeah.
Uh, But I like the cool mornings of the fall and the warm afternoons. I like to watch the leaves change. That doesn't happen very much here in Houston or whatever. I mean, you blink your eyes and the leaves have changed because we don't have mountains around here. So,
No.
but no, it's all flat land. You have to go. you have to drive out to where Chance lives out in Austin, and then you start to see some hills. And then you drive further into West Texas, and you have mountains out there, but that is kind of desert, so they really don't have the kind of trees we have around here. So
See, we live like up in like where we live. There is hills, but like I
yeah,
wouldn't say they were mountains. They were like we live like near hills,
okay,
but it gets like really cold sometimes where we are, and it is literally hell
hmm.
because in winter it freezes over,
Yeah.
and it
Now,
is
but now you're in the London area, right?
um no Lancashire.
Oh,
um
okay, okay. So is that considered to be the Midlands?
it's no northwest of England, like Manchester.
Okay, northwest. So close to Liverpool?
um I would say like yeah, near Liverpool. Like
Okay,
no, not Merseyside. No,
okay,
I'd say north of Manchester, near
okay.
Manchester.
But
We're
you're
near we're near, we're nearer Manchester than we are Liverpool.
okay. Are you
In
closer to the are you closer to the Irish Sea or the North Sea?
I don't know. I can't picture
Okay,
it because
well,
obviously I can't see. But
okay,
I don't.
well,
I wouldn't know.
well, I can see, and I'm obviously failing English geography at this point. So,
I'd say the Irish Sea.
okay, okay. Well, that gives me a ballpark idea then of where you're at. I just have this idea that everybody I meet from England is going to be in the London area, and
No,
uh, obviously that can't be true. So, I mean,
no.
I don't think Dale's from in the London area. I think he's Coventry. If memory serves, I think he's
Coventry
in.
is Coventry is Midlands. I
Okay,
think
okay, okay. Well,
it's near
I should
Leicester.
probably. Okay, right. And I've got another internet friend that's going to school there, and she actually lives in the London area when she's not in school,
Yeah.
and she just lost her grandfather. He was Caribbean, and so I said, well, maybe he'll be like my grandpa. Maybe he'll show up in your dreams from time to time. And she says, well,
Yeah.
if he does, he better not invite me. And
Oh.
evidently, that is a superstition in that culture, the Caribbean culture, that if an ancestor shows up in your dreams, if he invites you over, then that's a premonition of your death.
Oh
I'm
God.
guessing. So
How awful. How awful.
yeah, but she seems to be doing better about it. You know,
Yeah.
it's a sad fact of life. I mean, just as the leaves are going to turn and there's going to be a chill in the air. I mean, our lives turn out that way as well. So,
Yeah.
but
It's
that's
just
really
one of those things. It's just awful, but
yeah.
everyone goes
Well,
through it.
really that's all I have for autumn is just that I really can't feel it. The temperature's gone down just a tad. I mean, we're at 92 instead of 95 or whatever, but the days are getting shorter,
Yeah.
and we're in September, so it'll be only about 2 or 3 weeks away, and we'll be in autumn. October's really nice around here.
Is
We
it?
have something called we have something called the Renaissance Festival, which where people dress up like King Henry VIII, and they do jousting and all kinds of stuff. Uh, so that's going to be happening, and that's about maybe 20 miles from where I live. So
That sounds
that's going to be
interesting.
real neat. And also, I don't know if you know this or not, but September 1st is the Orthodox New Year.
I
That's when the
heard something
Orthodox,
about it. You posted it
yeah,
on
it's when
Google Plus, didn't you?
I think I
I
did,
saw
and
I saw it on there.
yeah,
Yeah,
but that's for their church calendar, and obviously that's when they're the kids in their schools. That's when they go back to school or whatever.
yeah.
But I was trying to remember where I was going with that. Oh, but new beginnings, and I've been invited to go to a church, and I just may go uh, because I've changed my plans as far as what I want to do. And I don't. I can be a part of a lot of different churches, not just one in particular or whatever. And then
Yeah,
also I want to take another class on my energy healing work or whatever. So
to do with
I
the
want,
EFT.
yeah, it goes hand in hand with EFT, but it's not really EFT. It's more like well, in the Christian tradition, it's called laying on of hands.
Yeah,
And there is actual energy that moves. Well, it's called prana, it's called chi, it's called a lot of different things, but this universal energy, we can become conduits of that energy, and then we can transmit it to people who are not well. So
yeah.
I want to do more with that. It goes hand in hand with the qigong too. I've been doing 15 minutes of qigong during the day. I don't
How's
do it
that?
all at one time.
How's that going?
It's going very, very well. Uh, 10 minutes a day was giving me all kinds of power,
Yeah.
energy, go out and spend an hour cutting the grass. And it's like I'm 20 years old again or whatever. I'm sleeping better. My circulation's better. And then, so what I went to 15, and it's like I'm turning back the clock. I'm feeling younger every day, and I still have
Cool.
plenty of energy. So, but I want to be careful not to extrapolate from me uh,
Yeah.
to other people, because your mileage may vary or whatever. But I would recommend that everybody would give it a shot, especially if you're a
Yeah.
middle-aged person like I am. Young people such as yourself probably have plenty of chi flowing throughout your body or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you ever get injured or as you get older, the qigong, I don't know, it's like plugging yourself into a battery or something. It's kind of hard to describe, but it is working for me. And how I'm doing it, I take 3 5-minute breaks a day, and I do have like a 5-minute routine that I do. So I'm doing quite well. I mean,
Yeah.
mhm. Oh, have you heard from Blue?
No, not.
I haven't seen him. I think he may have been in Dell's Hangout Wednesday night, but I don't think he was there for the whole hangout or whatever.
I haven't heard from him
So
since a couple of weeks ago when he was in our hangout.
okay, and then someone else is starting hangouts too. The Shalene, is that her name?
Shalene TV. Yeah.
Yeah, she had a hangout this morning. I was invited to it, but I didn't wasn't able to go or whatever. But so maybe we'll get some more hangouts going out of all of
Yeah.
this. So I haven't heard anything from Joy. He hasn't posted any videos or anything like that.
I've not heard anything from Joey actually. I wonder if he's doing
And
okay.
I hope he is. Normally if he doesn't do a hangout, he will at least post videos. And
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything in my YouTube timeline from him. So
I
I don't know
haven't
if
either.
something's
I wonder if he's not well.
I don't know. Something may be going on with his family. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, he's got the 3 kids or whatever, and so that he may. And plus, he did tell us that he wanted to do more with his family. Since he's moved back into the downstairs of the house.
Yeah. True. He did say that, didn't he?
Yeah. So hopefully he's doing well. Our little family is growing,
Yeah,
moving away from the roost. So,
yeah.
mhm. Oh me.
One of my cousins got married last Saturday,
Wow. Okay.
but I didn't get to go because I was ill.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure she understands. It was a she, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Nicola.
Okay. Well, I'm sure she understands. So,
It was unfortunate that I couldn't go, and my mum was
mhm.
working anyway, so
Yeah.
my mum couldn't make it anyway because she was working. So
Hmm. Yeah. I'm still think.
unfortunately, I'm about to switch.
Okay.
It's a bit complicated. Why? Because it's the fourth and it's triggering.
Okay.
But
Well, I'm down for whatever you need to do. So,
hello, it's
hello,
grey. It's grey.
Ray. How you doing?
Everything's a little bit mixed up at the moment, but
I
things
understand.
are
I understand. Go ahead.
things are a little bit mixed because of what today's a little bit triggering for us, but
Hmm.
we're getting there. Um,
Hmm.
we should have been going to a party tonight, but we just didn't feel like going at all.
I can't blame you there. I know you're feeling under the weather. Hopefully, you're
Yeah,
moving step by step to a resolution. I understand that you're going to have to maybe get your medication reset.
yeah, we are. It's
Yeah.
it's just one of them things that's just gonna have to be done.
Well, I'm pulling for you. So,
Yeah, it's
hmm,
just one of those things that's gonna have to be done because it's just out of out of our hands now.
yeah. Well, I understand you've got your water back.
Yeah, we have. That's one good thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
That happened on Sunday.
Hmm. Well, well, we move step by step, and hopefully they'll schedule your biopsy pretty soon.
Yeah, we're still waiting for that.
Hmm. We may not have very many visitors today. It's a holiday weekend in my country.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Labor Day. Is well, the official holiday is Monday, Labor Day, and then people will extend that to three-day weekends and maybe even a 4-day weekend. So, and gas is
Oh,
cheap.
cool.
How much is
Yeah.
petrol? How much is petrol over in England? Do you happen to know?
120.
Is that
Used to be one. Used to be 140. Something.
okay? There's even a reduction over there. Okay, well,
Yeah.
ours, I don't know what the exchange rates are, but I think ours around here, the average is about $2.15 per gallon. 4 liters make a gallon, roughly.
Yeah.
In other places, it's about 240 or $250 or $2.50 a gallon or whatever. Which is it's the lowest it's been for Labor Day. They said in 6 or 7 years.
Oh,
So
cool.
and they're going to switch over to the winter blend of gasoline, which is a cheaper blend of gasoline or whatever. And I guess because it doesn't take as much oil to make the winter blend, and so they're saying the gasoline prices could continue to drop through Christmas.
Cool.
So yeah, so if you want to take a if we want to take a Sunday afternoon drive, I guess we can.
Yeah. One of our littles was a bit naughty last night.
Oh no.
They basically came out and they they caused a little bit of a scene. We
And
lost a pair of headphones, and they accused somebody of stealing them.
Oh my gosh. Somebody in the system or someone in the family.
Somebody in the family.
Oh gosh.
They accused a friend of stealing them.
Mm,
Basically, the friend wasn't here, but they
yeah.
accused this friend in particular of stealing them. But
Okay.
the headphones were still in the house.
Okay.
We found them, and we got very upset. This particular old was really going for it, saying this person's took these headphones, this person's done this person's done that.
Mm,
And my mum was like, Shades, no, they haven't stolen them. They haven't stolen them. They haven't stolen them. And it took us like 3.5 hours trying to get these headphones back and trying to explain to the Shades that they haven't been stolen.
mm-hmm.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, so Shades finally came around, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Eventually,
Mm,
after 3 hours of trying to explain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at the age where I can like if you call me on the phone, I've got something in my hand. After the phone call, I can't remember where I laid it down. You know.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, but normally my house is small enough to where I can look around and figure out where it is or whatever. So if it's a book or something like that, if I got it in my hand. So
What time is it?
it is 8:21 your time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so about a half, well, a little
Half
bit
an.
longer than a half hour. Yeah, before you have
Yeah.
to take your meds, and which is also when we'll be going private. So,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. We didn't get to sleep till like 12:15 last night
Mm,
because we had like issues with somebody in the system again. Um, we had issues with Chloe,
yeah.
one of the younger ones. She just would not sleep.
Well, there's so much going on in your life right now. So I think a little bit of upset is to be
Expected.
expected. Yeah, expected exactly. So, you know,
And basically she just would not go to sleep, so we had to explain to her that no, this is bedtime, you need to sleep.
yeah.
And she just
Well,
wouldn't go. She just
I was
wouldn't
in
go.
I was in my spiritual hangout last night, and we had a really good lesson about obedience. And it really
Yep.
wasn't so much about obedience as it was, just the universe operates according to rules. And if we follow the rules, things go better for us. And I was reminded of that song we all learned when we were little, row, row, row your boat,
Yeah.
right? You row your
Yep.
boat gently down the stream
Yep.
because life is but a dream, and that just
Yep.
goes to show us, number one, we have to follow certain rules and things will go better for us, and number two, it's not that serious to begin with.
Nope.
It, the scripture tells us that it didn't come to stay, it came to pass.
Exactly.
So we just have to be patient. I'm sure you're being patient with your small ones there. So
Yeah.
mhm. Have you been keeping up with our election?
No. No. Not as
I
such.
saw. Well, Mrs. Clinton is still having problems.
Yeah.
She did something that if you or I did, we would probably be fired.
Oh, oh
Or
God.
or at the very least, have a written warning put into our file. But yeah, she's got this thing where she doesn't want. Someone told her this is how we do emails in the State Department, and
Yep.
she had to have said, no, I'm not going to do it that way. And so while she didn't do anything illegal, it doesn't look like she did anything illegal. It does look like she violated State Department policy. So,
Oh God.
and so, which means, she can still run for president, but this is going to dog her all the way. And then Donald Trump seems to be he seems to be finding his own. I don't know. I watched his press conference yesterday, and he looked like a man that wanted to be president very, very badly. He was in
Yeah.
command. He was confident, and he was in command of the whole press conference. And and for 20 minutes, he was gave articulate, decisive answers, and this is what we're looking for in this country. I'm not sure I agree with all of his policies,
No.
but we definitely need some. We need someone that won't explain everything.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
up with justifications for bad decisions that they've made, and so, but so it's going to be an interesting race. I don't think Vice President Biden's going to run. He's getting over the death of his son,
Oh
and
dear.
so he's. I don't think he's going. I think he's leaning against running. So I mean,
Yeah.
something would have something almost catastrophic would have to happen for him to decide to run, and I just don't see it happening. So, uh, but
No, I don't.
it's a neat thing. I've decided not to keep up with football this year, the American kind of football.
Yeah.
Because there's so much going on with the NFL and Tom Brady and all this other
I
stuff. And
think
I'm
I
like,
think you were saying that last week because of the
yeah,
different because of the rules and everything and that.
yeah. Well, I mean, the colleges make all kinds of money off of the kids, and
Yeah.
just and
And
I
how
think I
wrong it
mentioned,
is and
yeah, I think Blue mentioned this last time he was here was that
yeah.
if they get injured their sophomore or junior year in college, that's it. They're no income, from football,
Yeah.
So I don't know. But anyway, it's one of those things that I have to worry about. So
Yeah.
I am interested in the tennis matches that are going on in New York, the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Serena Williams can pull it off. She'd be the first person. She would be the first person in about 30 years to get a Grand Slam all in one year. So
Oh, hello.
yeah.
It's Christian.
Hey Christian, how's it going?
Well, as you know, it's a bit mixed.
Yeah.
Things are a bit all over the place.
Well, from what I can ascertain, I think you guys are doing a great job with everything that's come down to Pike.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just have to keep shoveling till you get to the end of it, I guess.
Just life being a pile of spoff.
Spoff you. That's right. That's right. And
Yeah.
luckily, you've got family and friends that can help you through it. And your
Yeah.
therapist sounds like he's a great therapist.
He is. I won't
Well,
be able
that's
to get
good.
through it without him.
That's good. That's a great blessing.
Back to normal on Monday with times because it was
Yeah,
bank holiday last week.
yeah. Well, as you know, we're having a kind of like a bank holiday this Monday, so
Yeah.
I have decided to stay at the house and not get on the road. Everybody has cheap gasoline, so so they're gonna drive like crazy this weekend. Not me.
Don't
I,
blame you.
I
Don't blame you
ordered
one bit.
I ordered a TV series which kind of tells you about my misspent youth or whatever, but uh, Married with Children.
I
I
don't blame
got
you.
I got all 262 episodes for about a dime an episode. So I think I spent
I
like
don't,
maybe 27 or $28 for it or whatever.
I
And
don't spoff and blame you.
so I may just shut myself up in my room. I don't think I can watch all 262 episodes
No.
this weekend, but I mean,
Do you know who does that? My sister.
mm, mm.
When she gets a
Some,
new TV box, that she'll shut herself up in the room and watch it.
oh man. Well, some people do that. Some people go on Netflix and they'll order like 3 seasons of
Yeah,
Oranges, Oranges the New Black, or whichever show is hot right now, and they'll binge watch the whole thing, you know.
yeah,
But but
yeah.
I figure if I watch an episode a day, I've got the next 9 months covered.
Yeah.
So, but it was a lot of fun back in the day, and also the series ran I think from 1988 to 1999, I think. So one thing I'm going to watch for is when the cell phone pops up. You know, that's going to be
Ket,
neat to see which
Ket,
episode they all get cell phones.
Ketsia, what are you doing? Ketsia, what are you doing? Nothing, Christian. Oh, Ketsia's up to mischief.
She's not the one that misplaced the earphones, was she?
No, that was Shades.
Okay, shades. I heard about that. That was not very nice. So I hope she learned a lesson from all of that.
Yeah, he did.
Oh well, I'm sorry. Him.
Yeah.
Shades is shades to me is like a gender neutral name.
They
So
they 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 did. They misplaced
okay,
it. Yeah.
okay. Well, it's everybody's under a lot of stress. So
They are
yeah.
ridiculous, but the
Mm,
ridiculous amount of stress at the minute.
yeah. Well, you just have to keep plugging on. I mean,
Who's Lisa?
Lisa, does she want in?
Yeah.
Okay, that may be Lisa Emerald. She
Yeah.
is going to school. Yeah, she's the one that comes to. Let me send her an invite. Okay. I've been meaning to go to her hangouts, but she's been so busy the last couple of weeks that Lisa, if you're watching, your invite should be on the way. Uh, she's been so busy. She's gone back to school, and she said in a video this morning that her work is picking up, so she's going to get some extra money going in. So I need to go. I keep hearing
She's
that.
just saying hi.
Oh, okay. Well, hi, Lisa. Oh, she's in another chat. Is there another chat going on?
I don't know.
Okay.
There must be Dale Channel or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. He was going to have an extra one. So, well, see.
Unless she wants another invitation.
Yeah, well, she can't be in two video calls. That would
No, she
just be,
can't.
unless she has two computers, but even so, that'd be rather confusing.
Yeah. Shades, get off. They've got hold of something. They're being a bit mischievous.
Yeah, well, that's understandable. There's so much going on. So,
Shades is being a bit mischievous.
yeah. Okay, Lisa says no problemo. So
Yeah, she
she
does.
must be she must be trilingual. You know, she's in Quebec, Montreal.
Yeah, yeah.
So and I like the fall, Lisa, but I don't think I'd like the Canadian fall or the
No.
Canadian winter. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But the qigong is helping with my uh, with my circulation. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. I was at, I told you I was invited to this church, and I went there on Wednesday. We had like a meditation, and
Yep.
there were crystal bowls, and people were playing the crystal bowls and everything, and just really had a good time. But they had turned the air conditioner down to about 68 degrees. So and I was fine, but the lady I was next to says, "Where's my shaw?" or whatever. So I'm going to see how that works. Gandhi never. He always wore the same thing, regardless of what the weather was. He always wore the same thing or whatever. And
Really?
someone asked him about that one time, and he says, "Well, in Hindu yoga, there are methods where you can keep yourself warm, and also to cool yourself down. And I think it's called tumo, if memory serves me. I think it's called tumo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm just going to now. I am curious. I'm just going to see uh, who's having the hangout. I'm going to go to my YouTube page and see who's doing it.
Shades, what are you doing? Oh, they've got hold of something that they shouldn't have.
Oh my gosh. What did she get a hold of?
They've got hold of my iPad.
Ooh.
Get off, Shades. Give it here.
Yeah. Well, I don't see anybody in my timeline having Hangout right now. It would show in my timeline.
Unless Lisa's just in another chat with somebody else.
Yeah, that's true. Uh, she is involved in a lot of groups.
Yeah.
Uh, I see Jamal Williams has a new blog out. I understand he was having some difficulty earlier in the week. He wanted to have a hangout.
Yeah.
I hope everything's okay. He was doing so well,
Yeah.
with this music and everything. So, yeah, I have to check that out later on. So, yeah, yeah, but these hangouts are great.
Yeah.
I'm involved. Well, I'm not really involved, but every now and then I'll watch the paranormal community. They have lots of hangouts, and they have lots of concurrent hangouts, and
I keep meaning to start one, but my
yeah.
computer's being stupid.
Well, you may not have to start one. They've got one that about every night, and the guys that run these hangouts, man, they go for 6 or 8 hours. I mean, they are hardcore. And anyway, one of the young women that I follow, she was saying, she said, "There's 3 hangouts tonight. I can't figure out which one to go to, so I'm not going to go to anybody, and that way I won't upset anybody." So that community is a really strong community. Of course, they've had their problems too. Anytime you get 3 people together, you have
Yeah.
4 or 5 opinions going on. So
We've not had anybody joining us tonight.
no, we haven't, which is kind of strange. But I mean, it's I
It's a
was
holiday
just
week. It's a holiday weekend, so
yeah, and you're the only person from England
yeah.
now, and then see, like I say, in my country, it's a holiday. I don't know what's going on in Canada and Australia. Would it be in Australia? It'd be 8 a. It'd be almost 9 a.m. in
8
Australia.
a.m.
Yeah,
9
okay,
a.m.
something like that. Yeah, I know there's three time zones, so it's probably 8 a.m. someplace and 9 a.m. someplace else.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. But I'm not going to change the time of my hangout. If anything,
No.
I might add a second hangout, maybe just kind of briefer, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, so, and I'm also still thinking about doing a separate hangout that would not be mental health. So But those are just thoughts. I don't have any set plans.
No.
I think what I'm also going to do for our hangouts is I'm going to try to have two hangouts. I mean, two topics every hangout. You know,
Yeah.
uh, have you ever heard of a book called Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude?
No.
Okay, well, it's one of these. It's a classic in the self-help field, and it was written by two of my favorite authors, W. Clement Stone and Dr. Napoleon Hill, and they came up with 17 principles of success. And I thought to myself, if we just talked about one of those principles every week, that'd be 17 weeks.
Yeah.
So that would be topic number one, and then topic number two would be based on the calendar or current events or whatever,
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking about doing. So,
That's an
and
idea. Yeah.
and that way, if I deal with a heavy topic, then the second topic would be not heavy, So
Yeah.
try to keep the balance going or whatever. So, because last week we talked about forgiveness, and for a lot of people that is a heavy topic. So
It is. Yeah.
I'm in a pretty good space right now. I know what I'm finding out, just to rehash a little bit, is that there are layers. You forgive somebody, and then there's another layer that you have to go down, and you just have to keep going down these
Yeah.
layers until you until it's all gone or whatever. So,
Yeah.
well,
I'm
I was
quite
gonna
pleased
say,
with myself because I'm learning to knit.
well, good for you. Well, I tell you what, it's not all bad news. We've got four people watching us right now. So
Four.
four, yeah. I think last week it was only like two.
Yeah.
I wonder what my Nielsen rating would be. Probably
Yeah.
like 0.0001 or something like that.
Something daft like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And everything is quiet on the Google Plus side. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm glad because I hate when people want to come in and they can't come in or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how to grow these hangouts too because I just think we should be reaching more people is what I think. So
Yeah.
I joined two Google communities and I had that showed a little bit of promise, but nothing really panned out on those things. So
No.
I've thought
Liz
about.
hasn't tried to get in tonight.
No, she hasn't. So she's either doing schoolwork or maybe she's enjoying a long weekend. So, and she deserves it,
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause
I,
she's usually quite busy.
well, teaching is such a hard job.
Yeah.
I studied to be a teacher, but I didn't quite make it. And it is if it's done right. I mean, there are lots of mediocre teachers out there or whatever, and just kind of get by. But to be a good teacher does take a lot of work and time and effort and what have you. But what we're finding out in my country is when we had the Great Recession, teachers were the first people that got laid off in the government. One of the
Not
first
good.
people. Not good. So now there's a teacher shortage, and they're begging people to come back into the field. And I'm like, once bitten, twice shy. You know,
That's not. Yeah.
I mean, and plus the turnover rate for first year teachers is something like 30%. 30% of first year teachers will quit by the end of the first year, or at the end of the
Yeah.
first year. And in my country, that number may be a little bit old, but I think it's still pretty high. So, but they got all
Oh,
kinds
that's
of
not.
now they got all kinds of programs now that If you have a college degree, they can let you start teaching. Then you take classes while you teach to become certified as a teacher.
Yeah.
But it takes a special kind of person to be a teacher. I mean, you have to. It's a calling. It's a calling,
Yeah.
and you have to have a heart for it. So, and that's one reason I want to take this class talking about new beginnings. I want to take this class, and hopefully that'll give me some confidence, and I want to do some teaching too as well. So, and hopefully make my living uh, at that. So, but but I want to do it without having being a minister.
Yeah.
So many churches, I know it's the same way in Europe, but so many churches, membership is down, attendance is down, and so we're going to have a new paradigm for how we do spirituality. So, and the Unitarians are exploring different ways of doing that. And of course, a lot of churches are putting their services on YouTube on Sunday morning. So I just heard another beep, so someone's trying to talk to me.
Chance is not going to make it today. She has to study. Hopes all are well.
Okay, well, I'll just tell you that we are doing okay, and I hope the I didn't realize she was in school. Did she tell us that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so fall can be a time of new beginnings, can't it? You know, people make resolutions in January, and then spring comes along, and we make even more resolutions, and then
Yeah.
but fall, fall can be a time of new beginnings. So going back to school, and I'm thinking about going back to work, but I want to take this class. I would hate to start a job and say, well, the first weekend I'm going to have off because, I've got this class I want to take.
Yeah.
But
What time is it?
it's about 8:48 your time.
Right. So I've got
Mm-hmm.
12 minutes.
Yeah. So.
No, Shades. Shades, no. She's got hold of a medication bottle. They've got
Ooh.
hold of a medication bottle. Shades, no. She's put it down. I took it off her.
Well, good.
Took it off them. So they can't get hold of it again.
Does Shades have a toy you can give her or something?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've given them a teddy bear so they can get hold of that.
Oh, okay. Good deal. Yeah, just
don't want him to get the wrong idea.
Yeah, probably feeling a little vulnerable right now. So everything that's going on.
Yeah. Everybody's stressed.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hello? It's Ketsia.
Hey, Katsia, how are you today?
Tired.
Hmm. Well,
Life is
it's
a pile of spoff.
you said it. Let's see. In about 10 minutes, you have to take your medicine.
Yeah.
And then a short time after that, it's bedtime, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm. I understood you're not feeling too well.
Nope.
No, no,
It's not fun.
no. I can see that. But you just have to hang in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have your meeting with your therapist on Monday, right?
We do, yeah.
Last week it was Tuesday because of the bank holiday, but you're getting back to a regular schedule.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, good.
Nearly fell off the bed then.
Ooh. Well, I'm glad you didn't fall off the bed. So
No. That would have been scary.
I can imagine.
Did it before.
Mhm. I remember.
Went shopping today and bashed my head on the side and got a red mark.
Ooh, that's not good.
No.
Where'd you go shopping at?
Tesco.
Okay. Is I guess that's like Walmart.
Uh that's Asda but similar.
Okay. But I mean, it's more or less. We would call them a discount department store. I think was what we would call them.
Supermarket.
Okay. Okay. So you went grocery shopping.
Uh yeah.
Okay. See, Walmart is a grocery store in my country. Walmart is a grocery store and a discount department store. So you can
Yeah,
do.
it is as what it's yeah, we did both.
Oh, okay,
But we
okay.
went we went shoe shop. We went to get shoes
Mm,
and food
okay.
because I was gonna go to the party, but I ended up being ill.
Yeah, yeah. I heard about that. So you need to rest up. There's so much
Yeah,
going on right now. So hopefully they'll get your biopsy scheduled pretty soon, and
yeah,
you can
that's
resolve that.
scary.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's hopefully
Got to be
they can.
done.
Yeah, yeah, and hopefully you can resolve that issue. Uh,
Yeah,
so you just gotta hang in there and keep on going. So
not like needles though.
no, I don't like needles either.
Hate
Mhm.
scary.
Mhm. But that's what you have to do, though.
Yeah,
Well, we've got about 5 minutes before the top of the hour, and I think what I'll do is I'll go take us private about uh, 5 minutes early.
yeah.
And so let me say goodbye to our YouTube uh, viewers, people out there in YouTube land, and just to remind everybody that next week we will be having the same hangout or a similar hangout from 2 to 3 p.m. my time, the Central Time Zone in the United States, and then 3 to 4 will be our private hangout time or whatever. The topic, as I said earlier, I think we're going to have two topics. Obviously, next Friday is the 14th anniversary of 9/11, and so I want to talk a little bit about that, and then we'll have another topic to be announced. So, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next time.
Spoffy next time.
Spoffy next time.